Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, welcome back to another Loading Artist comic stream. Comic stream today and tomorrow. Drawing a new comic. How many panels will it be? Who knows? Well, we'll all know soon enough. We'll all know in like 20 seconds once the predictions are finished. In the meantime, hello. Good to see everyone. Yoyoto, Nyctophy, Dower, Raren is here. A rare appearance from Raren. How you doing? Welcome Ratta, Kyoki Knock. Hello, Chimera, Anria, Klaus. Where it's Lego, Leodicima. First thing, we need a beanie, Toes Cokes, Nerd at JQ. Hello, hello. In fact, let me unpause alerts and say hello. Oh, snap! Okay, right out of the gate. Semi-broken looking alert, but it worked. That's kind of neat. Could definitely use a few polish tweaks, but the concept is there. Somebody ordered some oops stickers before, and it showed up. Hey, Raren. Raren.
Load love.
Hey, Raren. Wait, was this the same exact character from the merch order? Is that a coincidence or did I break something? Can't remember now. Welcome, Rata. Hello, hello. How you doing? Excellent. Kind of sounds like Jurassic Park. You know, the goat scene? The vibrations?
1, 2, 3, here we go.
I messed something up! I think... Got so many notifications going on. Oh, look at that.
Is this going to be a draw game? I got like, what? 9 stickers. Load laugh of fun. Gregor, what business cards do you have?
Oh my god, so many things happening right now. First of all, thank you very much, everyone. Walter Marta, 5 gift subs. Goodness me. Not 100% sure why it broke with the animation, but I think it's because I was tweaking it for something else, and then I think I forgot to re-visibilize it. I think? Yeah, okay. The next ones, I think, should be fixed, now that it's, like, gone through the animation properly. Anyway, I'm saying that more just to calm myself down. I don't think anyone else really cares, but I think that'll be fixed in the next gift sub. But thank you very much, Walter Meta, and congrats to the lucky 5 chosen ones. They were Ryan McClelland Art, Reed Didlow, Big Glitchery, Tricky Tricker, and Exactly That Twitch. Exactly That Witch. Congrats on those. Get the subs by Walter Meta. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is draw game. So, well, good way of warming up. First, we'll show the comic, then we'll do a draw game. And we also got a merch order from Yoyoto, buying some stickers. Nice, thank you very much. I see that was a message you left in the order itself, right? And then it came up in the dialogue. Nice, good to see that it worked. The sticker's gonna be packaged to stream. No. No, I don't. Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we have time. We do have a comic to draw, but they'll get packaged this week sometime. If not today, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after that. That'd be kind of fun to do on stream, that's for sure. And you can tell me which business card you'd like me to include in your order, Yoyoto. I want to pick my business card. That's why. Well, let me show you the options you have, so you can have a think. I got 4. I got 4 of them somewhere. I got 3 now. Where's the 4? Where's that 4th one? Oh, Jesus. Alright, here it is. Okay. Okay, hold on. So we have the lighting. Wait, hold on. Music. The lighting and the focus I need to fix for this part. Like this and this. So we got number 1 business card. You get this one. You know, featuring the old logo and everything. All the backs are always the same, but this is different. You got this one. You got the angry one. So you got the purple whisper. They got the angry one. You got the another angry one, but this time it's a duck. How do I hold all these? And finally we have the scared one as well. Holding these in the real worst way possible, but those are the 4 options you got. You let me know which one you want me to sign and include in your sticker order. And then I'll do that sometime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, the merch alert only shows the first one, the first thing you ordered. And if you order more than one thing, it says, like, they ordered this thing and more. Because I couldn't figure out how to, like, show all of the things in an order, because it could be different numbers and stuff. Didn't have time to think of all the coding required. But it does show the irrelevant image for the first one, which is kind of neat. But it all happens pretty fast. I should probably slow it down. Anywho. Let's see. Draw game. Oh, no. Panel prediction. Oh, yeah, yes. Reveal the comic. Okay, let me plug it in. Gotta plug in the iPad. Bear with me a moment. Connect the cables. Hey, Janek is hydrating me. Thank you very much. Gosh. Hey, Nitro, welcome back. You got the duck business card already, Yoda? I like the shush one, the purple one. Nice. Purple one's a good one. Okay. Okay, music is dying. Nice. Let's hide this, hide that. Time to reveal the comic. Let's go. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Let's see. How does this look always so broken? Okay. Cool. Here I am next to the trash. Next to where I belong. Okay. Here it is. The comic. First panel. I don't like this movie. I hate this movie. Four panel comic. Yes, it is 4 panels. It's 4. That's 3 plus 1. No more. Doodly-doo. Thank you very much. For. Wait, why am I thanking you? Thanks for what? You're just sitting there and looking at the stream. Well, thank you for participating in the predictions, if you did. There we go, that's something that I should be thankful for. They are as such. Oh, now I gotta move my face this way, okay. I can also uncensor myself. It is 4 panels. Choose outcome. 4 panels. Yes. Okay, great. Now, let's see the winners and the losers. The winners are... Hey, we got 4 winners. 4 people chose 4 panels, and they are as follows: Klaus, Yoyoto, Dower, and Salty Wookie. Salty Wookie risking 5,000 bees and winning back 5 times that amount, plus 20, plus 17. 25,017 bees back. Goodness me. Salty Wookie. Good job. Those are some good returns. Excellent. Klaus should have gone higher. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Klaus going low on a 4-panel prediction. Are you even metagaming this? Let's see. The 1 panels, no one voted for this one. Good. No one voted for 2. Good. A few in 3 people voted for 3 panels. Raren, Weenie and a Beanie. Nyctophee with 10,000 bees! Oh my god. Nyctophee is like done the complete opposite of Klaus in terms of metagaming and strategy. Oh my god. Oh boy. And here is the winners again. In 5 panels, we got 4 of you here. Anaria, Big White Bear, Maggie, The Real Black Rose. Real Black Rose, 8,000 bees. 6 panels. We've got Marie, Weltramata, Leah Decima, Ikubo, and Totes Cokes. Totes Cokes, 10,000 bees. 7 panels, we got Chimera and Comicode. Both a sneaky 1B bet. It's a wise bet. Clever bet. But it was wrong. And then 8+ panels, nobody voted for that. And also, Dak is not here yet. Okay, great. That's the panel prediction. Congrats to the winners. Congrats to the losers. Let's get back here. Thank you for catching that spider, Yoyoto. Hold on. Before I forget, I need to turn off the auto somethings. Auto focus, auto exposure. Don't like that. Okay. And now we do Draw Them Words. Weltramata dropping 5 gift subs, unlocking Draw Them Words so early in the stream. Thank you very much again. And hopefully you get a word in. You got 60 seconds to add your words. And in the meantime, let me read the chat. Let's see. Leah D. Smith, I would like the comic, but I hate it because it's 4 panels. Jasrila Bob, hello Bob, welcome back. Varus Clary, hello, welcome back. Where's Lego? What's this? This comic reminds me of my friend who would watch a movie, enjoy it, then look up the IMDb rating, and if the rating was below 7, he'd change his mind and say it was a rubbish movie. Weak. Weak-willed. I would never admit to doing that. Goodness me. Yeah, also out of 10. I like out of 5 better. 6 out of 10 sounds so bad, yet 3 out of 5 sounds okay. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird how that looks? But yeah, I'll try to do the opposite as well. I mean, I will admit that sometimes if I watch a review of a movie or something afterwards, it may have an effect on my opinion of it, but not so much. It's more just like that I see other people's points of view and I let that, fester and contribute to the stew that is my mind. Everyone else's ingredients, sure, why not? But I will also try to avoid seeing a movie's reviews before watching it. Like, before seeing the rating. I find that if you see the movie's rating before you start watching, it really...
For now I'm just gonna go home and, I am home.
And it really, kind of makes you already think one way or another while you're watching it. But then again, I also, really rarely watch movies without seeing the ratings either, so... Which makes this comic even more relevant, because, there was a specific movie I had in mind when I came up with this comic. I'll get more into it later. But, man, it drives me up the wall when it's supposed to be good, I watch it, it's crap, and everybody else loves it. It's just oh. It's one of my, my greatest annoyances in life. It hurts deep. Okay, what is this song? This song is nuts. It's glitchy sounding, not in a good way. Okay, what do we got? We got 54 lovely words from 54... Well, there's not 54 of you out there, but whatever. 54 lovely people are in the world. Some of you are in the stream. Excellent. And the 3 words we'll be drawing this time as a warm-up are B. Spam.
Come on.
Amazing. B. Spam. Amazing. From The Real Black Rose, Words Lego, and Yoto. Congrats. Yoto, amazing again? That's right, we did have amazing the last time. But if you knew that we had amazing already, why would you submit it, Yoto? Why would you submit the same word? We're gonna skip it. From 2 reasons. One, we've already done amazing, and secondly, everything I draw is amazing already by default, so it's not really gonna be adding much to the draw them words jumble. So I'm gonna redo that one. Sleepy, but now we got 2 real black roses. It's almost a bouquet of words here now. We got B and sleepy both by the same person. Ooh, which one to keep, which one to re-roll? Real black rose. Do you have an idea? Which one? I don't even know. Can't even decide. I can't decide which one I want to keep. I had the word amazing the last 2 streams. Avaris Claret, I misread your message the first time, and I should have stopped there. I thought you said you had an amazing 2 last streams, or like you were amazing the last 2 streams. And I thought, oh, thank you very much, and then I realized what you were talking about. Reroll the new one every time, you reckon, Welcome Marta? No. It adds a little something if you can then just... It adds more gameplay to this thing if you can decide which word to reroll. Keep sleepy. Okay, keep sleepy. Reroll B. Keep sleepy. I agree. Because B spam, I think I've already done a drawing that has something like that already. We're gonna reroll B. Oh, sleepy spam. Oh, sleepy spam. Oh, is that even a word? I don't know. Yoda's always pushing the envelope with I don't know, pushing the envelope of. Why is it so bright now? Oh God. Sorry. Hold on. It's marginally better. Okay. It's onomatopoeia, actually. Aw. Used to express approval of something particularly attractive and pleasant. Like this. Aww. Spam, sleepy. Okay, let's keep it. Them's the rules. Let's keep it. Scrabble rules, words Lego. What? Huh? Have I seen Boney? No, I haven't. Huh? I haven't seen him. Are you feeding him? Okay, yes, please. The Boney cat has visited, and Lee's gonna feed him a little bit. Okay, Scrabble accepts proper nouns now, does it? Scrabble is trying to stay relevant. I wonder if Scrabble has like a Gen Z rule, where it's like, it accepts things like, I guess lit is a word already. What about like NGL or something? I don't even know enough. Riz, stuff like that. Drip, drip's a word. Skibbity, there we go. I like how skibbity is a blocked term. Is that by default, or is that a mod doing that? I don't know. I approved it now. Okay, but yeah, we're keeping all spam and sleepy. Those are the 3 words. So if you want to draw along, feel free. I'm gonna be making a Discord thread after the 5 minutes that I get to draw, and you can post and share your version on stream. So like so, the bot just mentioned it. I'm gonna play a song, and then we'll do this for 5 minutes. What's a good song that fits this? I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just gonna play shuffle. Okay. 5 minutes. Oh, I don't even have the canvas open. Whoops. Oh, and my pencil. Jeez Louise, I'm so unprepared. Okay. Sleepy spam. This whole time, I didn't even think about what I'm actually drawing. Sleepy spam. Okay, let's go. Okay, I got it. I got an idea. Let's go. 5 minutes. What is wrong with my goddamn pen here? What was with my pen? It's like literally running out of ink. How does this even? How is this possible? How is this possible? Look at this. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me pause the timer for a second. Oh, the timer's not pausing. Oh, now it is. Oh god, something's effed up. Hold on. Look at this. Look, this is ridiculous. Okay, now it's better. Actually, I'm gonna make a task to myself. Test Lee's Wacom tablet. See if it's the tablet's fault or the pen or what. Okay, it's a little bit better now. Okay. Okay, here we go. Start. What? So paranoid. No, I was saying I need to test because my tablet isn't messing up. And I want to test your one later.
Do you want it?
I'll do it after stream. Let's see if it's.
You don't need it to draw your thing?
I'll just draw them words. Otherwise, I do on the iPad.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you don't want it now?
It's fine now, but I need to do some tests in future.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it after stream.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lisa's so paranoid as soon as she hears her name. What do you say about me? I hate my name.
You always say mean things about me.
I never say mean things. I always say how good everything
no,
is.
You always say mean things about me. Hey, where are our cats? Do you know where they are?
Do you know where your cats are right now?
Are they inside or outside?
I saw Copy outside,
Yeah.
and I closed the door.
Where's Pace?
I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know what Pace is. Maybe outside? I don't know. What am I, the cat whisperer? Just as I pause, he checks the song. Okay, try it now, class. Oh. Got you again. Okay, now I won't pause. I won't pause the song again. You could definitely do it now. I'm not gonna pause. I actually have other things I'm doing. I gotta. I'm trying to unpause the timer, but here we go. I just gotta run it. Okay, hold on. Let's try it. Okay, here we go. Okay, sweet. Let's start drawing now properly. This fucking pen. Oh my god. Now, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pause the timer. This is ridiculous. This okay. I need to change the pen. There's something wrong with this tablet. There's something wrong with this pen. Are you using this?
No.
Okay.
I could be using that.
Eh.
Make another New York Public Library's top 10 kids.
Oh, that's
book.
right. Yeah. Detective Beans has been crowned one of the top 10 children's books of the year by the New York Public Library. Pretty cool. Okay. Where does this go? Okay. Let's see. See if this works. Why is this not working? This is not turning on. There's not enough power in this USB port. Come on. Where can I plug this in? I don't think it's long enough to get into the PC. Oh my god. Maybe the back of my monitor? Come on. Why is this not turning on? This thing is not turning on. Was my Wacom broken with the iPad? I'm not using the iPad. I can't use the iPad on the PC. And the Draw Them Words stuff is associated with my PC, so I'm using a Wacom tablet. And it's been dying a slow, painful death, and I don't know why exactly. Does it actually switch? I don't think you can switch these ones off. These ones are just plug and play, right? Oh god. Oh! Oh! I see a light. A light turned on. Let's see. Okay. Please don't tell me I need to get like a separate Wacom driver for this. Oh, it's so gonna make me have to add a device? Oh. How does this work? Device manager. Register device? I don't want to register the device. I just want to... Oh my god. I have to register device. Don't make me go to a website or something. Device is ready. I have to sign in. Wacom, you are quickly falling down on my list of respected companies and software. Oh my god. Come on. Hate Wacom. Hate everything. Oh wait, what? Tablet properties. Oh, here we go. Okay. Where was this? Okay, screen area, portion. Only the... Oh god. So sorry everyone. Okay, does this work now? Stop singing. I can't handle this right now. It's insane is what it is. I hate Wacom. I hate it so much. Okay, hold on. Alright. Rosmere, is I tried plugging in the other Wacom, but it's forcing me to register the device. I have to sign into Wacom.com or something and register the device just so I can change the settings. Otherwise, I can only change the settings of my other tablet, which is insane. Why do I have to sign in and register a device just to change the settings of it? My god. Wasn't like that before, as far as I remember. Okay. I wonder. Maybe I can just quickly just use my... I really am just... This is my own fault. I really blame myself for this. I should have reprogrammed the Draw Them words to use the iPad. It's just, it's like a whole thing though, because I have all these automations. Like when I export the image, I push like a button and it sends it to Discord and stuff. Like all that stuff is gonna take a lot more retooling if I need to do it from my iPad, because then I'll have to like upload it to Dropbox and then download it from Dropbox folder instead or something. And then account for like the time it takes to upload and download, and oh boy, oh boy. So we're gonna have to just do things a little manually this time. Christ. Okay. Alright. Okay, hold on. I'm making the canvas in my iPad right now. It's a 1024 by 1024 image that I'm working in. Excuse me. And the color that has to be the background is 2F, 2F, 2F. 2F, 2F, 2F. Okay, because that's my green screen. The hell is... Okay. Alright. Okay, also, I'm drowning. Paper and pencil go analog, baby? Inbred pug? Hell no. What kind of artist do you take me for? I would never ever pick up a pencil and draw on paper. Way too scary. Rosme, I've had a lot of tablets in my life. I generally don't like Wacom. In fact, my favorite tablet so far is the least expensive one I've ever had. It's a Huion Inspiroi. The names of these competing companies are just terrible. Inspiroi. So frustrating. I'd love there to be more competition with Wacom, but I feel like you're never going to beat Wacom when the tablet is called an Inspiroi. It's hard to say. Then again, Wacom one is Intuos, Bamboo, Cintiq. Oh god, I don't know. I'm so tired. Let me quickly plug in the drawing now. Won't take but a moment. It won't take but a moment. Just need to copy this over. Paste. Copy filters, paste filters. Okay. Now, why is this not working? Oh, it's because the color is not the same. Oh my god. What? What is this color here? Interface. Okay. No, it's... Oh, man. Okay, what? I'm so tired. I'm so tired all the time. Select... I can't pick the color of the canvas. What is this color? What is this color? Please, somebody tell me. What is this dark gray color? This is one thing I hate about the iPad version of Eclipse Paint. I don't have a color picker that can pick the screen colors. You know what I mean? I can't click. What is happening now? I can't click anything outside of this window. It's so frustrating. Why can't I do that? 262B28. Oh, thank goodness. 262B28. Oh, wait, did I do that? 262. Oh. Oh. That's not right. That's not the same color. Why is that not the same color? 262B28. Why is it different? Oh, my heart. Turn the fan on. Oh God. How do I do this? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot. How do I take a screenshot? Okay. Then I'm gonna open this in Clipshape Paint. Where the... This is another thing I hate about iPad. Everything is freaking out. Like, I want to open this image I took a screenshot of in Clip Studio Paint. Okay, it's not in the favorites, and it's not in suggestions. Where is it? Why is Clip Studio Paint not coming up in the apps? I can open it in Kindle, but I can't open it in Clip Studio Paint? Why not? What's happening here? Oh my God. Oh God. Oh, you know what? I could just... Can I select the color here? 2D, 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 2D. 2D, 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 2D. That's not the right color either. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on here. Screenshot? Open the screenshot. Open it. Oh, I'm just gonna copy. Return here. New from clipboard. Allow paste. Okay, great. Okay, we're getting some, we're getting somewhere. Okay, the color of this background thing is 1F, 1F, 1F. Finally. I don't know why it's not consistent with like what Yoyota's saying. Okay, finally we have something. And then I go here. This is the longest draw them words ever. Then we go over here, we turn on the color key again, and we say look for 1F, 1F, 1F. Why is this not working? Oh, because pick screen color. Oh, it is 272B28 on the... I don't know what's going on. Why is it... why is the hex code of a color different on my iPad as it is on the PC? It's very strange. I don't know what's going on there. Because yeah, I got 272B28 on the PC, but on the thing it's... Okay. We're getting somewhere there, and then if I draw here... Hey, look at this. You can sort of see... You can sort of see something. And then all I gotta do is remove this.
Hey, sorry, did you just say the color value is different on your iPad and your computer?
Yeah.
On your iPad, your color could be set to display D3.
Oh, okay. I
Whereas
see.
I think if you, I don't know what you are in Clip Studio, but usually I work in sRGB.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about that, but oh, well, whatever. Okay. Okay. I think. Okay, I think I'm ready to start. I think I'm ready to start this draw of words. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna draw a little bit first because we wasted so much time at the beginning, and then I'll start the timer. Because I can't restart the timer. I have to continue it, and I don't know where it's continuing from. I got like 30 seconds at least to draw something before we start the timer. Oh, my heart. Okay. Here we go. And of course, this way we don't have the pencil thing either. The pencil thing doesn't work because it's on the iPad now. God, it's falling apart. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer now. I think I've caught up now, so let's do this. Timer continued. Okay. Jeez Louise. I'm too scared to zoom in and out because I can't tell. It's not the right setup as I normally am working with. So I'm trying not to zoom in and out. Oh yeah, there's something whack going on. I think it's the thing that XComicus was mentioning. The papers right now are pure white on my screen, on my iPad. But it looks so dull and gray on the PC. More problems. Um... less than a minute left. Oh gosh. 10 seconds left.
Time's up now.
Okay, done. Done. Longest dwelling words ever. God, the colors look so bad. Is that what the colors look like when I'm drawing the comic usually? Wow. I'm gonna have to look into this sRGB thing. Anyway, there we go. Those are the words. Oh, spam, sleepy. Thank you, Strike. Congrats. So we got a little sleepy homeless kitten sleeping under a bunch of spam. Very sad. Very cute. Aww. And where's Lego meant spam that comes in a tin. these spam messages came in a tin as well. They're untinned spam messages. They travel by tin. It's more efficient that way in the postal office. They can stack them. They can wrap them. They pull them out like toilet paper. That's how it works. And the empty tin is actually behind the cat, so you just can't see it. Okay, now comes the disastrous part. How am I gonna get this image into Discord? Okay, I'm gonna censor for a second while I save. Oh gosh. The words were, what were the words? Can't see the words. It's all spam sleepy. Okay. And then I have to export as an image. Let's do a PNG. At 100%, I think. Wait, how big do I export these things on Discord usually? I usually make them. Oh yeah, 100%. 1024 pixels. Save that. And then I and then what'd I do? And then oh, it sounds like that movie. That where's my car? And then nothing. That's it. And then what the whoops! I forgot to export with. I forgot to export with transparency, and I just realized now I've drawn it in the upper half of the image. Good lord. Whatever. Sense it again. Save it. And export it. I'm crying inside. Okay. All right. Okay. Then I push this button. Export. Oh, it's so broken looking. And then make this button. And then push this button. Okay. Awful. Post yours. The Discord thread is up. There it is. If you want to post yours, if you're still here, if you're still alive and haven't died of old age by now, feel free to post your one, because the Discord thread is up. Can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. It's been an hour. Oh boy. In the meantime, I'm just going to close these files so that we can get ready to start working on the comic. Yoda is typing. You'll have to wait a hot minute for mine. I think Andrea is typing as well. Let's see. Oh no, Weltramatter got in there first. Let's see what they got. What do you got? What do you got, Weltramatter? You got this one. Look at me, snoozing away on my pillow. A bunny under the covers with me, and some 2 a.m. spam. Interesting that they put the time on the stamp. As if only spam was so like self-aware that it would label itself as spam like that. Very cute. And then we also got this one. Wait, is this also AI? I think it is. Spam. I think this is when there was still a B, huh? I'm trying to get rid of the B spam. Look how sad I look. Man, I got blonde eyebrows. I can't tell. This is AI, right? It looks like, yeah. I'm looking at the text and it looks a little... But it's amazing how, like, realistic AIs become. And we also got this one. Look at me. Hey, where's Lego? Where's Lego? Here's your spam that you've been hoping for. It's me wearing a very, like a knitted cap next to my sleepy, cute spam. Ah, excellent. Good job, Walter Martin. Andrea, I drew this on my phone in the Notes app quite hastily. Damn, Andrea showing me up once again. Drawn on the Notes app on your phone. Cool. So there's another spam tin. Very sleepy, very cute, little blankie. Looks amazing. Damn. I should just be using the Notes app from now on instead of all this fluff, all those weird connections that I got going on. Very nice. I think at this point I should mention I've never actually had spam in my life. I've seen the image, but more as a meme thing. Like, so if I see spam in the store, I'm still like looking at it like, hey, it's like the spam thing. I've never bought it. I've never eaten it. I've never looked inside of it. So I don't really have much of a connection with spam. Where it's Lego. And Bob, what do you got? Bob is okay. Bye. And then look at all that spam. Where is my phone? The cat is sleeping on it. Cat dialing. Very cute. Very clever. I like how you've combined all the words in a very clever way. And very cute. Good job. Good job, Bob. Very good. And nice. Still waiting on your Yoda's one. And oh, Andrea, I'm gonna make the spam can and go to sleep. Have an awesome stream, everyone. Hey, well, thank you very much, Andrea, for your drawing and for watching, and have a good night. Have I ever tried corned beef? No, I don't even know what corned beef is. I think it doesn't actually have anything to do with corn, right? It doesn't have anything to do with corn. It's something else. I think corned is more of a verb here, not a noun. Oh, my wrist snapped there. Corned beef is spam? Oh, okay. Whoa, what's going on here? Animations. I had to animate it. Clipsio is so finicky with animation. I'll just imagine the second image with the same spam. What is happening here? Let's see. Unauthorized Gothfield 2 key for stream. Buy more Gothfield. Click here. Oh no, she's sleepy. All those spam pop-ups. And then picture the same thing happening here as well. Very cute. Very cute, should I say. Aww. Oops. Looks weird when it's censored, huh? Here we go. Props to you, Yoda, for going through the effort of animating it. I understand. I understand how finicky it can get in Clipsio Paint. She's getting patted and hugging the pillow. Oh, I think it's the other or sound. You mean it's this one. Okay. Good job, everybody. It is time for me now to leave and get started on doing some work. So thank you very much. Thank you for the words. Thank you for your contributions. Man, that looks bad. I don't like this transparent bricks I've got going on in the background. But I had to add the bricks because otherwise it didn't look sad enough. It looked like a cat that was just sleeping in the pile of mail that I have on the floor. I wanted it to look like it's a abandoned cat in the alleyway. Alley cat. Let's do this. Oh, interesting effect I've got going on. The transparency is it's still with us. Weird. Oh wait, no, that's not good. That's no good. Whatever. Undo the transparency. I had that for the draw them words thing. Move me over here. Turn this off. let's get started. Time for comic. Are you ready psychologically? No. Though I'm so glad it's such a simple 4-panel comic this week. So glad. Okay. Wait, Klaus, did you ever find out what that song was called? Oh, yes, you did. Okay, good. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, it was Messy by Lola Young. And I don't just listen to it because of her name. Let's see here. Let's see, let's start with shuffle mode. Damien Rice again? Spotify Smart Shuffle sucks. Blue by Eilish? Billie Eilish again? Blue Eilish? I feel like everything's just getting worse. Everything's getting worse with time. Okay, here we go. Gorillas. Can't go wrong with Gorillas. Something a bit more upbeat. Waking me up here. Let's do this. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the sketch as it is. So, in theory, it should be a pretty smooth sailing of a stream. Wait, hold on. First circle. Excellent. Yeah. Amazing circle. You're getting back in the game. Thank you, Yato. Official hype man. Should I be a party pooper and ask if my sticker purchase warrants a draw game? No. No, it does not. I did think about how to make the merch purchases contribute to the draw game bars you can fill down there. But then it's pretty tricky because it's like, what do I go based off? Like, you spend, let's say, $20 on a shirt. Does that warrant 2 Draw Them Words? Even though, like, more than half of that is just production costs. You know what I mean? F Barnes, 90 months.
That's almost 100 months. Loge.
Loge. F Barnes. Welcome back. How are you doing? Nearly triple digits.
Protect the VIP team. Loge.
Loge. How are you? And so yes. So then I thought it really should be based on profit margin, should it not? The Draw Them Words contribution, but then I can't do the calculations for every product. So then I thought, you know how in the store you can do an additional donation in the store? I thought, well, that I can at least count as a straight up donation for the donator slot. So I did that. That should work in theory. And I'm just too scared to look at Draw Them Words ever again today. There's so much I need to fix, because that tablet is dying.
93 months 3.
9-3. Mia Goga, thank you very much. Even closer to 100 months. Only like a week to go in month time. How are you? Let's do the body. Do, 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 do. Super Tux.
Oh, I have one of these as well, Load Lurk.
Super Tux. 92 months. All in the 90s. What is this? The 90s? We're living in the 90s. Oh man, I wish. No, I don't. There's definitely parts of the 90s that I miss. But realistically, I'm glad to be where we are now. Couldn't do this. Couldn't have an iPad Pro at my fingertips in the 90s. I'd have to have a Newton? A Windows tablet PC? No thank you. Stop subbing. Gregor will have a nerve voice breakdown as we get nearer to the next Draw Them Words. Yeah. Hey Firefly, how you doing? Wait, what size is this? 20 points? 30? 25? Okay. I don't really know where the lines start and where they finish anymore. Very loosey-goosey nowadays. Time to make your pasta. Ooh, nice. What kind of pasta are you making? Pasta la vista! Laugh! Thank you. Sorry, are you doing okay? How are you in chat doing today? I'm barely hanging on, to be honest. My Wacom tablet is giving up, just making the Draw Them Words very hard to manage.
I used to be such a good boy.
But I am pleased to see that the merch order alerts are working. I've also done, not to sound like I'm secretly low-key asking for it, but I also made an alert for the giveaways. Technically that should work, but we'll see when that pops up. I might need to do more testing on it though. I can do testing offline though, but it should work. I don't have a timer yet. I would like to have a timer, because when there's a giveaway, there's like whatever it is, it's like 120 seconds to enter. I want to show that more visually, but I don't have that done yet. But the alert is there. I've been a busy bee. What happened to the iPad? Oh, no, nothing. Well, iPad, I'm still using it right now. But for the Draw Them Words, because everything is like, the way I set up Draw Them Words is it's all connected on the PC. I've been having to draw it with my PC stuff, the Wacom tablet. But that is not going well anymore. So I'm gonna have to either fix the Wacom tablet somehow or change over to my
I got so
iPad.
many notifications about spam here in the last half hour. Who do I need to ban?
Oh,
Load
even-
time.
You even had notifications about spam? I know there were some like forbidden words being used before, but they were just like words like skibbity and exclamation point start. I think I remember Dry Erase Girl making that a forbidden term. Just in case it started my stream, like in case I messed up the command permissions, which I totally did in the past. But now it's no longer a problem. No, it's not. No, now it's fine. I've turned off the command. Yeah, see, held a message for using channel blocked terms. Allow will post as a chat. Exclamation point start. Yeah, we could remove those, especially if it starts pinging you about it, Super Tux. I don't want that to happen. Gosh. F. Barnes, I think words like Skibbity Rizzler finally made me feel like I'm 30. Oh. I can't seem to allow your message, F. Barnes. It keeps coming up as a banned term again and again. It's not going away, F. Barnes. It just keeps coming up. It keeps coming up. Look at this. Oh. See, look at this. Look at this. F. Barnes' message there. And then... Wait. And then... Okay, well, it's not doing it anymore, but this thing would be like constantly popping at the bottom as well. Wait, let me see if I can allow it. Yeah, see, look, it came back. I can't. It won't go away. It won't go away. Skibbity Rizzler is here to stay. Every time you click allow, I get 2 notifications. And also, do that effect again? What was the effect? This? Was this the effect? Oh, look at this. Boney bit me. Look at that. It made blood contact happen. My fault though, I shouldn't have. I tried to pick up Boney to move him away from the door because Copy was trying to leave, and then Boney was kind of stressed about Copy being there, and then he like bit me on the palm. But it's okay, I put a bunch of hand sanitizer on it. Hopefully it'll stop me turning into a cat zombie or something. Little concerned about it, but it should be fine. Hey, Quanger. Boney, you ungrateful gremlin. Boney didn't know any better. Didn't mean to do it. It was my fault, really. Comic idea, cat zombies from the bite. There's potential there, I think, Quanger. I don't know if I like that extension of the mouth. Oh no, actually, I don't mind it. It kind of emphasizes the frown. That looks alright. I don't get notified about blocked words, just when people write the word spam in case I need to ban something. Oh, I see. I can't remember when people would have said the word spam. Oh, of course, no. Of course, our Draw Them Words, one of the words was spam. And then everyone started talking about spam and how the tin spam differs from like the envelope spam. Oh yeah, we said spam is like the word of the day today. Sorry about that. Ironically, Super Tux was getting spammed by all of the spam notifications.
Just broke my neck a little bit. Don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Changing the song. You know what? I feel like I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber recently, and recently managed to do a bunch of songs on Expert Plus because I'm a beast now. I'm a Super Saiyan crazy Beat Saber beast now. Beast Saber is what I play nowadays. Actually, no, the term beast is now tainted a little bit because of Mr. Beast, huh? Beast mode. But what song is... Yeah, Weekend has a lot of good songs in the game. And Blinding Lights is one of the best, I'd say. How are my Beat Saber wrists doing? Okay, actually. And my ulnar nerve has been okay as well. I've been doing this exercise where you do this. You look down the arm, and you do this thing, like you're holding a plate of spaghetti, and then you turn it around, and then you push, and then you like do this motion a few times, and you do. Apparently, that stretches out your ulnar nerve so that it doesn't freak out when you play Beat Saber, which was my issue before. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. I just read online somewhere that this is like a good technique, and I do it from time to time, and it's been pretty good. Wait, where it's like is something wrong with Twitch right now, or am I seeing double up? Like, are people doing double messages, or is it my Twitch? I see Words Lego posted the same message twice, which is so funny, because Words Lego is apologizing for the spam. But the second one has like a weird OBJ ASCII emote at the end. What's that about? What is that? Oh, what is this? Yeah, OBJ. Oops. Like, it looks like this. What's this? Object? I don't know. Whew. Go drunk, Twitch, you're home. Twitch on iPad is borked. I don't know what's going on. I feel like the internet's been really messed up recently. Remember like last week when I couldn't even open up Gartic Phone? Gartic Show? No, Gartic Phone. I don't know. Was there some sort of internet C cable cut recently by China or something? I saw that in the news. I don't know. Could be related. I feel like the internet's been kind of iffy since then. Oh, what am I doing? Ding 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 ding. by the lights. Fun song to play. Really fun song. Beat Saber's made me appreciate a bunch of songs. Like I've never really been into The Weeknd much before, but since playing Beat Saber, those packs are so good. So I've been into like The Hills, Less Than Zero. These are songs by Weeknd, by the way. But then also other songs like Imagine Dragons. Imagine liking Imagine Dragons. I always thought it was kind of a catchy song, like Radioactive, kind of overplayed, but kind of catchy, whatever. I don't feel like they deserve like the amount of hate that they get. But I thought whatever about it. But then playing it on Beat Saber, it's just like, damn, these songs were made for Beat Saber. Super fun and satisfying to play. Pretty good. And then also Britney Spears. Been a lot of fun playing that. Even the new songs, which I used to not care for. But that Womanizer song has been stuck in my head all night. I also had a nightmare last night. I'm not sure if the two were related. Isn't The Weeknd the most played song on Spotify? Really? Blinding Lights by The Weeknd has 4.577 billion streams on Spotify. Damn! I didn't realize that was the most played song of all time. Oh, I see it here. Damn! Look at this. You can see right there. Looks like a phone number for like, I don't know, some sort of foreign country. I don't know. Yeah, some overseas phone number. Goodness me. What's the other one? Starboy. Two. I don't even know these other songs. 2.5 billion listens. I don't even know any of the other songs. I only know Blinding Lights here, but if it's not on Beat Saber, I don't know it. Hey, The Power. I've seen this joke before. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Thank you for the fast just kiddings, The Power. I can't handle it this week. Can't handle another one of those. And it's, it wouldn't actually surprise me if this joke has been done before. It's very relatable. But I couldn't resist anyway. I had to draw this joke, this comic this week. I am so upset. If anyone's following my letterbox, you can probably guess what I'm referring to. Hold on, let me put on another song. Yes, The Wild Robot. That is the movie. The Wild Robot is the one that inspired this comic. I hate it. I hate that movie. Also, Yoda, congrats on that spider. 570 spiders. Hey, Swift and Diddley. 24 months. 2 years.
Huzzah. Beat Saber and Pistol Whip are about the only VR entries that get my time anymore.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about Pistol Whip. Can't remember if I think I tried it. Can't remember. But I should try it. Because yeah, Beat Saber is the only thing I play on VR. I haven't even tried the Half-Life Alyx game, even though I have a code for it. I still haven't bothered to start it. I don't know, I just can't seem to want to do anything besides Beat Saber. It's basically just my gym, actually. My virtual gym. You liked The Wild Robot, Klaus? Of course you did. You should watch Sting. What's Sting? Also, You can try my game when it comes out. Oh, sure, for sure, Yoda. It's gonna be in VR. And Half-Life Alyx is great, as is the new Batman. But yeah, Pistol Whip is a great workout. Much more movement than Beat Saber. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this Pistol Whip thing. Because I like Beat Saber a lot, but I feel like my arms are gonna fall off before my legs fall off. I would like to get more of a toned body throughout, not just my wrist muscles. We hating on Wild Robot? That movie's effing phenomenal. Yeah. Christ. Also, Sting is a movie about a massive spider. Excuse me? I cannot even... There's so much I hate about the Wild Robot. I can't even begin. I can't even begin! It's just gonna sound like a cranky old man talking, but Exo Comics agrees with me. We've talked a lot about all the stuff we don't like about that movie. What am I looking at here? What is this? What am I looking at here? Wait, this feels like something I should be giving like a warning to people with spider phobias, right? A massive spider comes up here somewhere, probably where this bump is. I don't have time to watch 2.5 minutes. I don't know, too scary. I'll watch it later.
You called about the
Oh no, it's playing again. Did you at least like Transformers 1? I don't care for Transformers, haven't seen it. I never watched it as a kid. I watched the first Michael Bay one, and then like tried to watch another one, and then that was it. Don't spoil the Wild Robot, I want to see it. Oh, don't worry. I won't spoil it.
Don't spoil the Wild Robot. I want to see it.
The movie spoils itself. Oh, I don't know. I just, it's like the comic that I'm drawing right now. It's like I have this extra hatred for it because everyone else loves it. I won't say any spoilers, but there's just so much wrong with it. I wish I could just pick it apart, every scene. But, I don't want to, especially if people don't want spoilers and whatnot. But then I know it's also just... I sound like one of those people where it's like, I know something fantastic, I know a big secret, but I can't tell you. Like, here's something really interesting, but I can't tell you. I know how annoying that sounds. That's totally what I'm doing right now to you guys. I hate this comic now because I know the backstory. Greg's just jealous because he can't animate? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Watch The Iron Giant instead. I mean, not that you have to only watch one movie for the rest of your life, but if you are interested in The Wild Robot, or if you like The Wild Robot, I implore you to watch The Iron Giant. Because, first of all, I'm sure you'll like it, and second of all, it's much better, I think. The Iron Giant is 25 years old, and it looks great. The animation is phenomenal. Like, the character animations are so good. And it's 2D. The 3D thing is the robot, so that looks a little janky, but that's because it's a robot, it's supposed to be janky, whatever. It totally works. But the character animations of the Iron Giant, so good. And so expressive. The jokes land. The characters are consistent. Things make sense. It's everything that the Wild Robot isn't. And it makes me so mad as well because the Iron Giant is a huge commercial flop as well. I think it had like a budget of $70 million or something, and it only made $20 million or something like that. And it's because Warner Brothers didn't advertise it at all. Like I don't think they even. I think I read somewhere it didn't even get shown anywhere until it was like 4 months away from being released. Whereas Tarzan was shown off by Disney like a year in advance. It makes me so upset that movies like that get just forgotten about. Well, not forgotten. It is a cult classic now, but I mean, I wish it was rewarded with box office success. Because it really makes me mad that such a great movie gets flopped for reasons out of its control just because of like shitty marketing. And then like studios will never fund something like that ever again because it didn't make any money. And then Wild Robot comes along and everyone is calling it the new Iron Giant, which is just insane that people would even say that. And it's doing so well, and now everyone thinks that's what we should be striving for. It just pisses me off so much. At least back then, DVD sales did still make money. That's true. I don't know how much commercial success it ended up getting, but still, it's nowhere near as much as it should have. It should have been a classic. It should have been like a mainstream box office classic, The Iron Giant. What a shock that Warner Brothers is behind that movie flopping. I swear they only make movies to write off the costs. They don't want to have a successful movie. They're also the ones that are canceling that finished Coyote movie, right? That's Warner Brothers too. Henry Spy, the new Iron Giant. It's a regular sized robot. I was looking for like negative reviews and negative comments on Reddit and things for this movie. And I just saw all these people saying like, it's this generation's Iron Giant. My goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me watch the trailer here. I haven't actually seen the trailer. That way it's not a spoiler. Whatever we see in the trailer is not really a spoiler, technically. I mean, I guess it is. Chuck Chan, I would advise you not to look at this if you don't want any spoilers whatsoever. I just want to see if there's anything in the trailer that I can like point at and tell you why I don't like it. I wonder if there's any examples. Okay, first of all, I like that the beginning shot is kind of cool. I like that lens effect. So at this point, this is the beginning. I was intrigued. When I get DMCA'd, maybe I should move in front of the screen a little bit more so it kind of hides the auto capture, whatever it is. So far, so good. So far, so good. The backgrounds, like I say, look nice. Okay, I don't like this part, but whatever. Doesn't make any sense. But that's a minor gripe. That's nothing. That's not even a gripe. That's just personal. I don't like it. Oh, another thing. The music is trying so hard to make you feel something. And it's crazy because I cry at everything. I cried at, for good comparison, I cried at the Overwatch trailer for the little Bastion robot. It's very similar. It's a robot that is like decommissioned and wakes up in the forest and is a little animal and things. I cried during that. I shed a tear. This, nothing. I was fighting the urge just to not turn it off halfway through. I had to finish it so I could hate on it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, that is another problem. Another thing I hate about this movie. Look at this, look at this, look what happens here. Look at this, huh? Whoa! Look at this crazy thing that the robot has. It can extend its hand into like a giant rope or whatever. Never gets brought up again. never gets used again, even though there are scenes later on where that would have come in handy. Pun intended. But they just never bring it up again for some reason. It's annoying. It shows off a feature that just they conveniently forget about. Don't like this scene either. Has no effect on anything. That's also really derivative of the Iron Giant. A lot of this is very derivative of the Iron Giant. But whatever. I can't say that because I know the past couple comics I've made are also quite derivative of other comics, so I won't say anything about that. There's that hand again. This is also, this is like the main screenshot they use everywhere. I think this looks really nice. I love this image. But this is such a throwaway scene that happens for like 5 seconds, and it's a shame because I would have loved the whole scene to take place in this. Because this shot looks really nice, but they just kind of, I feel like it goes to waste. Oh my, yeah. It's also so on the nose as well about feeling love and just, you feel it in here, not in here, and tries really hard. Also, the colors are insane. I mean, colors are fine, I suppose, but watching this, it made me feel like I'm watching an ad for a Samsung Galaxy phone. You know how saturated those screens are? Or if you're in a TV store and they have like something that has an insane amount of colors to just to show off the TV's like capabilities. That's what watching this movie felt like. But I digress, whatever. I mean, colors, I mean, they're fine, whatever. Some scenes look nice.
Sometimes, to survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be.
Okay, goosebumps. You got hooked with this trailer? I don't get why you hate it. What is the plot? It's a robot that goes wild. Gets topless and everything. It's really raunchy. Raunchy stuff. They really invested in good wood animations. Yeah, I mean, technically this movie looks pretty good. I don't really care for the character. The fur, the character's fur reminds me of like the techniques they would use in a video game to fake fur. But whatever, it's not even a, it's just a, whatever, it's a thing. The backgrounds look nice. The water looks nice. But it's the writing that I have the most problem with. The writing is the worst part. It's just super lazy. Let me watch another trailer.
Incident report. At 0300 hours, a number of Universal Dynamics robots were lost in a typhoon. Chance of recovery is unlikely.
Do you need?
There's another problem. Customer located. It's a fucking crab. What are you talking about? It's a crab. How do you think that's a customer? It doesn't make any sense. There's like another thing. It's like they go for whatever is. They just forego anything that makes sense just for like a gag if they can help it. Crabs can be customers, maybe, but this robot, like it's the whole point is that this robot can do everything. It's like I can plan your holidays for you, and I can do this and that and this, but it doesn't know what an egg is. It doesn't know what a goose is.
Do
whatever.
you need?
It's. I mean, that's a minor gripe I have. I'm just extra salty because it's just like one more thing of the whole thing I don't like, but whatever.
Aggression detected. I see your problem.
Yes! I love that this is in the trailer because this is exactly one of the scenes I have such a big issue with, and I think it kind of illustrates my point. Look at this, okay? I hate this scene. And it's in the trailer, so technically it's not really a spoiler. But it's also not a big storyline thing. It's a throwaway gag, this is why I don't like it. This fox, okay, has been hit by a porcupine. It's got needles all over its face, okay? And then the robot's like, come here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The robot pulls out some torturous device thing that starts spinning. And it's like, oh no, the fox is freaking out because it's gonna get destroyed by this robot, the scary robot. And then what happens? It stops right before the fox. It stops moving, and then this little like pincher thing comes out to pinch all to take all the needles out. So it's like, why even have these things spinning in the first place? The tweezers. What's with this? This is like an intentional, like they're just doing it just so it looks scary, but there's no reason for it. You know what I mean? And yes, it sounds like I'm an old man, like shouting angry things at a children's movie, but it's not nitpicking. It symbolizes one of my main issues with the film. Is that it goes out of its way to try and like set up a joke that makes no sense. It's not comedy. It ain't funny. It's bad. See, the thing that I would like better of this is that if this machine thing, because the problem is they could have fixed it so much easier. If this machine thing somehow turned into the tweezers, then I'd think it's funny. Then it'd be good. It'd be a good joke, right? Then I would get it. The problem I have is that it turns on these spinny things and then it stops, and then something completely separate happens. The tweezers come out. So why do the spinny thing? That's... Is this thing on? Is this thing on? You get what I'm talking about here? Because it stops spinning, makes the whole thing redundant, and then it's like the whole reason it's like as if the robot was doing it on purpose to freak out the fox, which it's not. It's there just for the viewer to be like, oh shit, the fox is gonna get it. And obviously this is not the only reason I hate this movie. It's just one clear example. And it happens at the beginning as well, so already this is like a red flag for me. One clear example of the things I have issues with this movie. Because it could have been done so much better if like the scary thing was somehow required to launch the tweezer, but whatever.
Processing language.
You need to learn how things work.
That's another problem I have as well. Processing language. The robot learns how to speak to animals, and yet doesn't speak to animals for like the beginning part where all of this conflict is happening with the fox. Just use your words. It's weird when an animal can say something, but then the next thing it says is oh oh oh. It's weird. It's already learned the language. Why isn't it just speaking? I don't know. It's weird that they have this at the beginning, but whatever.
Language.
You need to learn how things work on this island.
Hello.
Goslings imprint on the first thing they see.
Which would be you?
You're his mother now.
I do not have the programming.
No one.
Another thing I don't like the voice of the robot. But whatever. Baymax. I love the way they make Baymax's voice sound. Like that sounds like a robot, whereas this one just it's not good.
Does. He needs to swim and fly. Do
Wait,
not
what?
have the programming. No one does. He needs to swim and
How does that robot not know how to take care of an animal? Whatever.
fly.
Swimming's easy. I can teach him the way my mom taught me. Swim!
Didn't like the animation. Too slow.
He's a runt. His chances aren't super good.
That's another problem I have with this. The comment that was funny, what? Teach him how my mother teach me? Swim, and he kicks it. He kicks it way too slow.
Him the way my mom
Look at
taught
this.
me. Swim!
It's way too slow. I feel like if it was more abrupt, it'd be funnier, but Whatever. Whatever. It's like a realistic kick, not like an animation kick. But whatever. Sounds like I'm just nitpicking again.
His chances aren't.
The other problem I have is that the runt thing, not even clear that that bird is a runt, personally. They should have put the bird next to the other birds, and then you can see why, oh, this bird is smaller than the other birds, it's a runt. The fox just says it's a runt, out of nowhere, as if the fox is some sort of Gosling expert or whatever.
I will protect him.
He's gotta leave this island by fall.
I also really don't like what the birds look like. That beak, that weird... Oh.
Right, Bill?
It is more dangerous for him than anyone else. But he has a chance. If where his wings end, his heart can pay the balance.
Also, that old goose thing comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? Comes out of nowhere at all.
Not easy to find.
Oh, and this thing I hate as well. Oh my god. Yeah, the old goose, the wise old goose, literally comes out of nowhere, and he's just like, "Hello, I've been watching you," or whatever.
Balance.
And this thing,
You were not easy to find.
right? The scary robot. I don't understand why they made this robot so human-like.
You are defective. I feel fine. You should not feel anything at all.
Mom? No!
Sometimes, to survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be. I will protect all of you.
You are ordered to return home.
I am already home, and I am a wild robot.
Oh man, I love that that's in the trailer. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I am a wild robot. Oh! Jesus Christ. Bad. If I was a new viewer and I was sitting through this waiting for a comment, I would leave. I will die on this hill. I don't care. Dry Race Gold. Also, hello, welcome back. This is what I've been like holding in for the past week. It's all coming out now. This is my therapy session right now. God. It's just so frustrating as well. Like, okay, so no spoilers, but obviously this is a bad thing, right? This evil robot. I just don't understand why, if the whole point of the movie is that it's called The Wild Robot, and it's about a robot that's kind of like giving up its, like it's shedding its robotic nature to be more like human-like, more animal-like, more fluid, more wild, right? I don't know why they would make the villain be even more organic looking than the main robot, the wild robot. Like, wouldn't it have been a lot better if the bad robots were actually robotic and like just cold and calculating? Wouldn't that contrast so much nicer? Because then it's like, oh, wild robot, I got feelings, I got a heart, I love this goose. And then you got the bad robots that are more just like, you were programmed to serve, and that is all you are. Now to, you know, now to find and take your memories. I feel like that would have been way better. And it just frustrates me that it's like, it's right there. I just don't know why they would go for this extra... I hate when a villain is extra sassy and they know they're a villain. She basically says like, hey, I'm evil and I want to do evil things to you. When it could have just been a cold calculating robot, which would have served the story so much better. Anyways. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Congrats on that spider strike.
Reporting in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. This comic looks amazing.
Thank you. Sarcastic compliment. I know you're referring to the trailer I was showing off instead.
Protect the VIP team.
Hi Bye and buy load gold high.
Hey, Big White Bear. Bye, Big White Bear. You know who I feel sorry for? Lee, poor girl. Lee is on my side here. If anything, she hates him more than I do. Hey, Green Pixel.
Came to sub. Gotta leave again. Load sweat.
Hey. Green Pixel, thank you so much. 1.5 years. Have a good one. Oh. And that's draw game. And that's draw game. Excellent. And move inside. Hydration. Oh, man. Delicious. The 4th Apollo. Hey, love your work. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome. Noob inside. Gregor looks tired just from watching that trailer. Imagine how I was after an hour and a half of this. An hour and 40 minutes, I think, of that movie. But yeah, Lee hates it more than I do. I was about to give it 1.5 stars, but she gave it 1 star out of 5. And then after talking about it more, I think I lowered my rating back down to 1 out of 5 stars.
Protect the VIP team. Brian, I.
Hey, Sarah, man. But yeah, highly recommend The Iron Giant. It's so good. And it's 25 years old as well. That's another thing. 25 years! And we get this instead. 25 years ago, and The Iron Giant comes out. And it's just so much better. It's just so polished and all the characters work so well. Really, really recommend it. I think you guys would like it. Can we go back to the comic? No, we can't, because it's Draw Them Words time, actually. Alrighty. Get your words in, you got 60 seconds. Anyways. I also don't like how a lot of people like commend the Wild Robot for being so like open and in tune with the concept of death and like how progressive it is because they talk about death a lot. No. Again, while the Iron Giant did it so much better. Second of all, the Wild Robot does the opposite, actually. It makes a lot of repetitive jokes about death, like, oh, it's kids that are making jokes about death in like a nonchalant way, and that's funny. They do that a lot. But then they really don't. They try and avoid death as much as possible, because those animals, they're gonna eat each other eventually, right? They gotta eat each other, and yet they don't. It's just, it's way too... I mean, I don't even care, because I understand, like, you're not gonna make a children's movie about animals be realistic, where they have to, like, kill each other and then mate and then take a shadow behind a rock. I know they're not gonna show all that stuff, but it ain't not, it's not some sort of, like, progressive mentor about the concept of death. That it ain't. Oh, Christ to power. Got me ranting over circumcisions here. Da Vinci? Cheese adorable. The hell is Da Vinci? What the hell's Da Vinci? Parents. What is Da Vinci? This is some sort of modern meme that I'm not aware of. Define Da Vinci. Oh, Christ. This is just... oh, God. What am I looking at here? What is this? I don't like what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah. Da Vinci? Who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa. Yeah. Da Vinci? Who painted the Mona Lisa?
That's good. Alright. Da Vinci. Fuck. I'm out for not using my words. Sorry about that, Walter Matter. Better luck next time. Da Vinci ain't a word. How am I supposed to draw that? Adorkable and cheese. Cheese, Saruman. Can we get a round of applause for Saruman for being the only one that is following the rules of this game? Cheese. Excellent. Okay. Adorkable is a word. Da Vinci is just Da Vinci. Okay, what's adorkable? Okay, adorkable is like something that's adorable but in a dorky way. Yes?
Adorkable.
Unfashionable or socially awkward in a way regarded as appealing or cute. And then... and Da Vinci. Italian painter and sculptor and engineer and scientist and architect. Heard of commas much? Italian painter and sculptor and engineer and scientist and architect. Sounds like he's really padding his CV there. The most versatile genius of the Italian Renaissance. Man, somebody's S-ing Vinci's D with that definition. What is writing that? It's vocabulary.com, apparently. You're saying Da Vinci was overrated? No, I got nothing against Da Vinci. Although the Mona Lisa is overrated, but I mean, I don't care. All good. And Da Vinci, like, he's all good. And, you know, his book, The Da Vinci Code, that's good too. He's a good writer. Props. I thought Tom Hanks was a curious decision, a curious choice, but whatever. That sounds like a kid that's trying to pad their 5,000 word essay on Da Vinci. Yeah, it does. It does. Okay. Let's see. The problem I have with these words is adorkable, to be honest. That's the hard one. Not that I hate it. It's just hard to draw. Adorkable. Am I re-rolling Da Vinci? I don't even know anymore. Am I? I'm drawing the Mona Lisa. I want to re-roll Adorkable. How am I supposed to draw that, huh? Maybe it's the nib that's not good with this. Get a different nib. Noob inside, I'd love to stay, but I need to study or have a good one. Good choice, by the way. I gotta give you a round of applause for that decision. It's not hard to... I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy to admit that you need to leave and do some studying, so I say good luck to you. You've got the determination. I can feel it. And wish you the best. Have a good study. The Mona Lisa? The Mozza Lisa? Like mozzarella? The Mozza Lisa? Nice. I'm tempted to re-roll Adorkable. What say you guys? Yes or no? Am I just being an annoying bee by re-rolling Adorkable, or do you guys agree that there's probably something more drawable to come? You are always an annoying bee. Thank you, Depower. One more word out of you, Depower, and I'm changing my Wild Robot score from 1 to just half a star. I swear to God, Depower, I will watch trailer 3 if you force me to. Do what your heart guides. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll Adorkable. Angry. Kubo. Okay, here we go. Alright. Okay, angry I can draw. I can draw angry. I am angry. I just look in the mirror.
I'll behave. Sorry, master.
Thank you, Depower. Thank you for the 100 bits. And for coming to your senses. Let's see. Angry. Da Vinci. Cheese. 5 minutes to draw this. If you want to draw along, feel free. I'm going to make a Discord thread afterwards. You can post and share your version. For now, 5 minutes. What's a mouse song? Do I have a mouse song? I got Modest Mouse. Okay. Starting. Starting now. I mean, starting now. What are the words? Oh yeah. Do do the beat, do the boo the beat. Yeah. He's so mad. He angry. An angry little rat. I was trying to 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. The tail should be in the background a little. Oh yeah, it needs a tail, huh? Do, 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 do. Meow, meow, meow. Nice. Oh, actually, anything needs a little lighter. No, not this one. Another Modest Mouse. He's so angry. Oh gosh.
Time's up now.
Da Vinci Cheese Angry. Whoa. Oh, let me just get rid of this little line there. Okay, cool. Done. Oh, let me just add, I like to add these little 45-degree angle lines. There we go. Hope you like Da Vinci Cheese Angry. Let's export. And if you've made your own version, get ready to post it in the Discord. I'm gonna make the thread now. Post yours. There it is. Yeah. So if you've got your version, feel free to post it. In the meantime, I'm just gonna save this file. Da Vinci Cheese Angry. Hold on. Saving the other one as well, the cat spam one. Cool. All right. Is anyone out there? Has anyone out there made their own version? Am I waiting on anyone? Yes, Yoyoto is preparing something. Alrighty. But yes, if you end up watching The Iron Giant, let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know what you think about that movie. It's really good. And the voice actors, I'm actually surprised by too. Didn't even realize those people were around back then. Actually, not. Well, actually, one person anyway. But Vin Diesel was an interesting choice. It's interesting how he's an Iron Giant, but he's also Groot as well. He really specializes in like small dialogue, gruff characters. Does it count as a dorkable too? I'm not sure what dork means. Dork is like an unfashionable, geeky person, I think, right? Well, adorkable is not really the word anymore, but you can still do it if you want. Let's see, we got a few. Wait, who's this? Oh man, I should get rid of my Oh, it's Fizzbolt. Okay, here we go. Fizzbolt. Da Vinci? Excellent. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good stuff, Fizzbolt. Whoa, another animation. She is very adorable. She is like, heh, cheese so nice and taste. Where's my cheese? Oh, look at that. Fancy animation. Look how angry Gothfield is. The Mona Gothfield. What is she eating? A bowl full of cheese? Like melted, like a cheese fondue. And you also have this one. Oh, she's so mad. Yeah, it's like, you can't eat now. You have to pose for a painting. Very nice. That one looks like a lasagna, which is also very cheesy. This one looks like nachos. Yeah, that's true. A bowl of nachos with cheese topping. Good job, Yoto. And again, good job, Fizzbolt. And rip Weltramata. I think Weltramata is asleep. And although I'm sure this is probably up Weltramata's alley. All these angry mouse ratty drawings, eh? Yeah, he's off to sleep. Gosh, Yoto. Her cleavage. Her cleavage. Have a cold shower, Yoto. And be glitchery. Hey, thanks for the gift sub. Hey, don't thank me, thank Weltramata. Although Weltramata's not here right now, so I will take the thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. Alright, good job, everybody. I'm gonna end that one. My reference. I was looking at some reference. Yeah, this is exactly what it's, because I went to the Louvre. I've seen this exact picture here. This is exactly what it looks like. It's insane. The room is filled with people like this all the time. And the Mona Lisa is surprisingly small. And yeah, I took it's the Mona Lisa's point of view. That's what she sees all day. What she sees. Man, all the other paintings must be so jealous. Oh, where's my iPad? Oh gosh, it's already nearly lunchtime. How did that happen? I don't like that song. Strike. We made good progress in the comic. Get back to work! Yeah. Let's end with a focus, shall we? Thank you, Firefly. Do a little bit of work. I mean, we did some line art there. A little bit of line art. Dower, my exact thought when I went to the Louvre last year was, man, imagine having your painting hanged in the same room as the Mona Lisa. That'd be a bummer. Right? Yes. It's amazing. It's so funny how little people care about anything else in that room. I avoided it because it just seemed like a COVID cesspit. No, thank you. Way too many people. And you can see a better version of the painting online anyway. Man, you know what the Louvre needs? The Louvre needs a vending machine. Bad. I waited so long in a queue at the only cafe they had there just to get a bottle of water. It was ridiculous. To spend money on an overpriced bottle of water and waste so much time. And I also got into a weird confrontation with someone who was like cutting in line, and like maybe he didn't understand what I was saying, but we had like a stare off. And then I realized he was just joining his family that was behind us, so it was awkward. I didn't realize that was his family. I didn't realize he was joining his family, but whatever. Somebody had to stand up to This dad reuniting with his family? Not on my watch! Anyways, let's just focus. Starting now. 5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh. Mm-hmm. 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 Ugh. 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 Ah, whatever. Mm-hmm. 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 Those fingers are too skinny. This hand makes... Ugh, I hate the hand. Oh my god, I hate it even more. Let's try it again. Kind of went the other direction this time. See if that worked for me. Oh yeah. Oops, I forgot to do this part. Do 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 do. Hey. Focus is over. Thank you for the focus, Firefly. You managed to do some good stuff. Just in time before the end of the stream, which is nice. Appreciate that. Oops. There you go. Look at those legs. The long legs. Do I think I can finish by Friday? Oh, hell yeah. I can finish this by tomorrow. Definitely. And then, yeah, I can pack your order as well on stream. And anyone that's ordered stickers so far before today, they've been sent off this morning. So expect to see them soon-ish. I think you'll be getting an email about it once I click a button after the stream. Dower, backtracking to the Louvre topic. I took a selfie with my sister with the Mona Lisa quite a few feet in the background, but that was really it for that painting. Cool historical importance, but not worth feeling like cattle alongside people that are really only there to be near the Mona Lisa because it's the Mona Lisa. It's a shame how comparatively empty a lot of the other sectors of the Louvre are. People need to appreciate art and not just art. TM. What a spicy sentence from Dower. I like it. I like it. Bold move. Yes, I agree. I tend to agree. Though, I don't actually agree. I disagree. I like that people are obsessed with the Mona Lisa. And I like that most people go into the Mona Lisa room and leave after seeing the Mona Lisa. Because it means the rest of the Louvre is so empty and much easier to get around and look at the paintings. So it's a silver lining. There is a silver lining to it. I wish that was like the case for everything. That at every every touristy landmark, that there's something that isn't super interesting, but most people are drawn to it. So everything else becomes much less busy. And as long as it's like a historical thing that doesn't require customers to stay in business. I was like, what the hell is that in my hand? But it's just it's my microphone. Looked weird there. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, this is paused. Spider was found. Who found it? It was another strike. A strike of... a perfect strike. I know the perfect example of what you're saying. What's that, Yoyoto? What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Firefly, had to get you back on track after the wild robot rant. I consider the ranting about the wild robot part of this comic's creation, because it was the reason for the comic, so it's kind of like it's all relevant. It's all relevant to this comic in particular. Yoyoda, everyone knows Stonehenge, and everybody goes there, but there is a bigger, more impressive and free stone circle people can go to that nobody knows of. Avebury. So in a way, Avebury, which is a super nice place, is empty from the tourism, while Stonehenge gets the buses of tourists. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. I don't actually know much about Stonehenge or what it means. But that's cool. Let me have a look at this Avebury stone circle. Let's have a look. Oh, I see. Man, they really like stones over there, huh? What's the deal with them? What's the deal with these stones? Wait, there's houses in the middle of the stone circle? Gosh. I would feel like there's some sort of weird curse or something by living in one of these houses. Wait, let's see. Let's compare this one to the Stonehenge circle. Here we go. No. The Stonehenge is still more impressive because they got the little rooftop things. Look at this. Look at that. That's the impressive part. That thingy up there. These are just some big ass rocks. I mean, it's kind of neat, but I understand why Stonehenge is more popular. What the hell is this? New Zealand Stonehenge. This looks like some sort of brutalist architecture, like post-war Germany or something. And also the fact that there's no like small suburban house in the middle of it kind of makes it more special looking. Whereas this just feels like someone's big garden or something. But it is neat nonetheless. I'm sure it'd be a lot more interesting if I knew the background. The backstory. I don't know anything about anything. Even the Stonehenge thing, I don't really understand. Does this have anything to do with Asterix and Obelix, or is that a completely different thing? Because what was Obelix like carrying around? Was that one of the stones? Why was he carrying a stone anyway? Was that a henge? Was he carrying henges? What the hell is a henge? I don't even know. Let alone a stone one. I don't know. What was Obelix carrying? Look at this guy. It's like a poster boy for constipation or something. I could see that being on some sort of like laxative packaging back in the gold days. What was Obelix carrying anyway? Menhirs. He's carrying a... Why does Obelix carry a stone? It is never directly stated what the menhirs are used for. They're just oversized knickknacks. Obelix usually trades the stones away for whatever he needs. Interesting, I had no idea. Menhir. It's very strange. Never really dawned on me how strange this is until now. What are we doing? Oh yes, comic. Oh, I mean it's time for lunch. This is our winding down part of the stream. Let's see. Let me read some of the Stonehenge stuff. Stonehenge is paid. You cannot even touch the stones. There's a village in the middle and a whole ass village. Oh, of the other one, Avebury. I'm confused. Here's one more thing. Here's a question. I'm not well versed in Stonehenge. How do you even pay for, like, how do you even pay to see this? Isn't this just in the grass field somewhere? Like, is there a ticketing booth somewhere here that you have to pass to get here? Like, what stops you from just rocking up? You know, taking a scooter and just parking it next to this thing. There's a ticketing booth a mile away from here? Bit strange. You'd think they'd have a bit closer. Okay, look, this is probably more realistic, huh? Look how many people there are. But yeah, I wouldn't want people touching the rocks either. I don't know, I don't understand what this obsession is that people have with touching things. That you have to like tell people not to touch things? I don't get it. I don't know why people's first instinct is to touch something. I don't like it. And I saw a lot of that in like, no, not the Louvre, but what was the other one? What's the Pope Louvre? The Pouv. The Vatican. Vatican City. VC. That city. People touching the statues and stuff in there. And I was giving them the eyes. And you can tell, like, especially if there's ever a statue of a person and they have, like, nipples, the nipples are always shiny because everyone's touching those nipples. I mean, I'll admit, I have touched a few statued nipples, but only the ones that are, you know, not historical in any way. They're just there. Like in Auckland Domain. It's just a random statue. You know, it's not historical. It doesn't have any 1,000-year-old Greek mythology behind it. It's just there. Probably picked it up from Kmart or something. I'll touch that statue's nipples, but I don't want to touch anything historical. Welcome to my other TED Talk rant about touching history. First it was the wild robot, and now it's touching stuff. Anyway, it's lunchtime. Thank you for watching. To recap what we did today, we did all this. And also, I like to think maybe converted some of you into realizing that the wild robot ain't as great as people make it out to be. And also telling people about the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant. Check out the Iron Giant. 25 years old. 25 years young, I should say. It's good looking. Saruman. Fast spider. 80 spiders. More like 80 kilometers per hour. That's how fast you were going with that one. Oh god, how do I wrap this up? Okay, no more music. Let's end. Let's end on a let's end with a raid. Shall we see if we can raid somebody? Raid somebody that we used to know. I don't even need that though. Treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Doopy 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 doop doop doop. Ooh. Oh wait, is that Stonehenge? Oh, that looks like Stonehenge. Okay, well, this is meant to be. We're gonna be
and see with the silver welcome in as well.
We're gonna be raiding a blue skittle. Let's see.
Let me catch up here.
Look, whoops. Look at this. Ah, I thought it was Stonehenge at first, but it's close enough. We're gonna be raiding a blue skittle. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's stream where I think we'll finish the comic, more or less. We'll finish the comic in tomorrow's stream. I think I got a good feeling about it. So I'll see you there. See you in the Discord, and let's go send a blue skittle some loading hours love. Thank you very much. And goodbye. Wait a oh. I thought I had the door open. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my rants. Have a good one. And again, see you tomorrow. Goodbye.